Hello everyone. Welcome to this discussion on India's export incentive issues. Today we will explore why these issues exist, their impact and possible solutions. Exports play a crucial role in India's economy, contributing to GDP growth, job creation and foreign exchange earnings. However, India's incentive policies have faced global scrutiny, leading to challenges for exporters. Let's dive in and understand this in more detail. To encourage exporters, India provides incentives that help reduce cost for businesses. MEIS in particular was widely used by exporters to make their products more competitive globally. However, these incentives face challenges at the WTO, raising concerns about their compliance with international trade rules. Let's look at what exactly went wrong. In 2019, the US filed a case at the WTO arguing that India's MEIS scheme was unfair because it provided direct financial benefits to exporters. According to WTO rules, such subsidies distort fair trade by giving one country's products an artificial advantage over others. The WTO hence ruled against India, forcing the government to discontinue MEIS and replace it with a new scheme, RoadTEP. However, RoadTEP comes with its own set of challenges, which we will now explore. The discontinuation of MEIS had significant consequences for Indian exporters. First, their production costs increased, making Indian goods less competitive in the global market. Second, the RoadTEP scheme has faced implementation issues with delays in refunds affecting exporters' cash flows. As a result, India is losing its market share in key sectors like textiles and pharmaceuticals to competitors like Vietnam and Bangladesh, which offer better incentives to their exporters. So, how can India address these challenges? First, the government needs to improve RoadTEP by increasing refund rates, particularly for high export sectors like engineering goods and textiles. Second, the PLI scheme should be expanded to reduce dependency on direct export subsidies. Third, India should negotiate better FTAs. And lastly, the process of refunding export incentives should be digitized to reduce delays and improve efficiency. While these solutions sound promising, implementing them is not easy. The government has limited funds, making it difficult to increase export incentives significantly, and any new policy must comply with WTO regulations. Global factors like trade wars add further uncertainty. Addressing these barriers is crucial for any successful reform. To understand India's export incentive challenges comprehensively, we must take a look at history. Before 1991, India followed a protectionist policy that restricted trade. The 1991 economic reforms opened up the economy, leading to rapid export growth. However, even after liberalization, India relied heavily on incentives like MEIS. The recent shift towards PLI schemes indicates a move away from direct subsidies, aligning with the global trade norms. Let us now understand the proposed timeline for these reforms. Export reforms require a phased approach. In the next 1-2 years, we must focus on improving RoadTEP and ensuring faster disbursements. Over the next 3 to 5 years, expanding PLI schemes and signing new FTAs should be a priority. In the long run, India needs to build world-class infrastructure and integrate into global supply chains to sustain export growth. To conclude, India's export incentive challenges require careful policy adjustments that align with WTO rules while at the same time robustly supporting our exporters. A well-structured approach focusing on production-based incentives, trade agreements and efficient refund mechanisms will ensure India remains competitive in global trade. That wraps up this discussion. I hope this presentation provided you with a clear understanding of India's export incentive issues and potential solutions. Thank you for watching.